There are 4 different ways of scoring a nippon in judo. Firstly, by strangling our opponents for a submission. These are called shimiwaza, and a swift tap indicates the submission. The second way is by arm locking our opponents, again for a submission. These are called kansetsuwaza. The third way to score ippon in ground fighting is by holding your opponent on their backs for 30 seconds. At no time must your legs be entangled with your opponent's legs, and complete control must be kept for the full 30 seconds. And finally, and often most spectacularly, by throwing our opponents on their backs with impetus. This can be from a variety of throws in many different directions, and we call this tachiwaza. Taitoshi
Taking him back.
well, he's got to watch it from here.
Took the arm as well.
He's in trouble here. Alexander, he's got the shimiwaza on. Chansu Lee has got the shimmy on, and if he gets leverage now,
He's using the legs now, look.
he's trying to get the leverage. There's the hand, he's come for the opposite lapel, Ray.
He's in trouble now, he's got the lapel.
There it is.
That's it.
Yes, he's got the submission. Somersault, catches the arm, right the way over. You can't quite see it yet, but he's got the jacket and he's putting pressure on the neck. It's all down to leverage. Koga!
Sode. Oh.
Fantastic somersault there, no score.
Well, he's kept the grip nearly straight in for the strangle.
So can he get the leverage? Look how awkward.
He's done well to get round the back.
So can he get it? Strangle, it's on. If he stands up, he'll break the contest. But the referee's letting him go on with it.
He's got it, Neil.
He's down there a long time. There it is.
Ready to
yes,
submit.
He's got the submission.
Almost.
Straight on top, Ray. And he's got it as well.
And he's using the legs again.
Oh, you can see the leverage.
Oh.
Ippon.
No doubt about that one.
So, really fast transition there into Newaza. Leg grab by Brown.
Well, he's got the arm, Neil. He's going round for the Sangaku.
So quick in for that. Can
Well,
he
it's
get the
on.
leverage? He's going to go. Yes. Ippon. There is Brown. With Sangaku. First one. He's so quick in for this, isn't he?
He is, and he switches it, doesn't he? Takes it the other way.
Changes the legs.
Koga. Oh, he switched to the left.
So quick with the transition, Koga, as well. He's trying to turn out, but, well, can he get the pressure. He's still got the pressure on.
Strangles on.
The strangle's on. He's in the hold down.
There's the submission.
Submission. Switman. And she's wrapped round. She's got the shimmy waza. Strangle's on.
Done well to keep her down.
Over the chin.
She's out, Neil.
No, she's out. My goodness me. Well, Ray.
In all sorts of trouble. Well, let's hope it's not serious.
She doesn't really know where she is, but now she's starting to come round. Thank goodness for that. She's all right. Hip on to the shimmy waza.
Oh, Kochi.
Now, can she follow it through?
Oh, Gal's got to defend here.
Well, I'm surprised how easily she's let her in there.
She's in for the strangle, Neil.
Now
Kusak's in for the strangle.
If she gets, well, she's definitely got leverage on that.
She's out.
She's definitely out. Well, the referee should have been a little bit quicker in there to stop that, because Jessica Gal is unconscious. The doctors come running on, and the concern there by Loretta. But by the looks of it, she's all right. Superb win, though. And she was very, very quick in there with the transition into the shimmy waza. Obvious concern and great sportsmanship there.
She's all right now.
So they have a hug.
Kochi.
China.
Now, Soratov on top.
He's very good with the arm lock from here.
He's going for the strangle, Neil. He's got it!
Knuckles there. I said he's good for the arm lock. He didn't need it.
New Zealand.
The whip-on scored, Kozuratov. Straight on top. Can you get the leverage?
Well, Kingston's got the strangle. Using the legs.
Leg over the top of the shoulder. Can he get the leverage? You can see the determination on his face, can't you, Ray?
Well, he's trying to sit up out of it, Neil, but there's nowhere to go.
He's got the leg. And he's got the jacket. There it is. It's the hip-on scored. Herod. Well, she's good in Newaza. And she's very good at a strangle from here. Now, can she get it? Looks like it's on.
It's there.
It's there. Well, into the hold. It's Ippon. She's submitted.
Didn't need the hold.
Strangle was on all the time.
Tranu. Sumagesh.
Well, he's dangerous from this position, isn't he, Ray?
Well, he certainly is, and Sugai doesn't like it down there.
Sugai, double world champion, and he's not in a good place.
He's rolled him, Neil.
Stefan Tranu trying for the strangle. Now, will he switch it for the Jujigatami?
Probably try and roll him again from there.
So, digging in Tranu, searching all the time. Now it's dangerous, because if he comes up now, he's going to swing his leg round in for the Juji.
Yeah, there it goes, Neil. He's over.
Well, if he gets torque on the arm, there it is.
He's got it!
Yes! Brilliant win. Stefan Tranu scores with his favourite technique. Beautiful hip-on. Van der Groben really digging in with this Udigarami. It's a basic technique, but when somebody like Van der Groben's on top, Ray...
Oh, he's very powerful, isn't he? He's really forcing it round now.
So he's trying to do the bent arm lock and gain the submission.
Can't believe he's not submitted yet. Well, there it is.
He had to give in, otherwise his arm was broken. So Ippon to Van der Groben. spikers. A little bit of a kick there.
Should prove to be quite an interesting contest.
It's now, well,
Turned against the arm, Neil, didn't he?
turned against the arm, and well, it's controversial now. Can he carry on? And was it an attempted throw with an arm lock?
He didn't make contact with the leg, really, did he?
What's going to happen now? I don't know. Pascal, stream left, really awkward.
Oh, he's gone over the top.
Shimmy was that? No, it's the arm lock. Keep on. Lovely
Great
switch
win.
there. Lovely switch by Lascaux. Went for the shimmy, changed it to the arm lock. Oh, Soto! Now, is it an arm? Yes,
This arm
he's got
is
it
straight.
Ippon. Shima, Japan, Ashiwaza,
He's in control, isn't he?
well in control, straight into the arm lock. Can he straighten the arm? As he gets the leverage, push
he
it out
can.
with the legs, and there it is. Juji Gatami with the Shima of Japan.
Winner, match 1, Panther,
The roll.
Steffi Sun,
Troutman's got rolled in, Neil.
He's looking for the hold down.
Netherlands.
He's got to bring his backside up to get the hold down. Interestingly enough, in Germany, you don't have to. That's why he was looking at the ref. So he'll turn him again. Will he get the hold?
He's going to have to release the arm to get out of the hold.
So he's got the hold.
There it is.
Change to the arm lock and the submission. Troutman of Germany. Tomanagi. So trying to get him down onto the ground. The referee nearly stopped it. Just let it go on. Straight onto the arm. Now he's got to watch it. If he slips the leg, changes it into the arm lock.
Is it a shimmy or is he going to take the arm lock?
Well, he's hooked onto the arm. The referee was really letting this go on for a long time. Now, is he going to? He's changed to the hold. Osei Komi. So a nice bit of groundwork there, and into the hold down. He's got to hold him there for the full 30 seconds. Changed it.
Switched it.
There's the arm lock. Well, he's trying to get the torque on it. There it is. Ippon. Nice change. Tomanagi, and he's in trouble.
Straight into the Yoko Shigatami. Stenzheim been pinned.
Lobenstein, so quick to follow through. And see that Stenzheim White really, really struggling there. Lobenstein, Germany, well, very quick to take advantage of situations like that. Yoko Tomanagi got himself into trouble. Lobenstein pins him.
They really get out when he clamps on like that, Neil.
Well, you know, Ray, how strong Lobenstein is, and well, is he going to get out? He doesn't. Ippon, Lobenstein, Germany the winner. Left to left.
Kosoto. Oh! Countered.
Now, is he going to be in trouble? Well, it was going one way, then the other. Now, can he get the leg out?
The upper body's controlled.
The leg's out. Osei Komi. Yushiro
Switched
Kesekatami.
it.
Kotoratov, well, always dangerous on the ground. He's got a good arm lock on the ground. And now, a good Yushiro Kesekatami.
Got to keep him in the area though, Neil.
Well, he's trying to get out. Now, if both feet leave the red area, the hold down won't count. The referee will stand the marks. Are his feet long enough? Ippon, well, Didn't do it in time. Ippon scored. Kozratov held him for the full 30 seconds. Ashiwaza!
Hizaguruma.
Beautiful, Hizaguruma, and straight into the hold down. Vismara, very dangerous on the ground. Now, can he keep control? Changing it all the time. Yashiro Kazagatami. Can he hold him?
He's using his head for extra leverage now.
Well, it must be very frustrating there to be underneath. Not everything under control, but still pinned. And the seconds are ticking away. He doesn't look to be able to do much, does he, Ray?
Well, he's trying the shimmy, but no chance from there.
Very difficult off your back to get any kind of leverage. And there it is, 25 seconds. Wazare Awazeti Ippon. The Korean looks subdued. And Briggs is looking for a favourite.
Sangaku.
There it is. Sangaku. Now, she normally turns into the hold.
She tied the arm up first.
She's got the Sangaku there, but looking for the hold. There's the hold. Osai Komi. But she's not going to give this up easy. Karen Briggs, so good with that Sangaku turn. Gets the leverage, turns them over, straight into the hold down. Seconds ticking away.
So difficult to get out when the arm's tied up as well.
She's got the arm tied up, Ray. Looking at the clock, waiting for the seconds to tick away. There it is, Ippon. Karen Briggs scores with her favourite technique.
He's got that unorthodox grip again on the belt. Saratov, he's latched on for the Osoto.
Oh, switched it. He switched it. The Jap is in all sorts of trouble, and he's in a hold. Can Kozratov hold him for the full 30 seconds? Well, he seems to have the head, Ogawa. He has it now. So Ogawa tried an Uranagi on Kozratov. Had it switched against him, and now he's in problems.
Ogawa trying to pull the arm free, but Saratov's just so strong.
There it is, it's Ippon, it's too late. Kozratov has held him for the full 30 seconds. Villa. Well, he rode that Uchimata well.
Well, he's where he likes it, and there was up.
Straight on his back. And it's really quite useful down here. Now, is he looking for the hold, or is he looking for the strangle? Trying to lift him off the leg. Then he'll pull him back. Now he's in trouble.
He's got the upper body tied up again.
So if he wraps up the head now, Ray.
He's done well to roll out of that.
There it is again. Extremely good legs. Really strong with the legs. Turned his opponent over. Now,
The legs out. Osakame.
Villa, so strong from that position. And I would think that he's going to hold him for the full time. Ties up the top half. 24 seconds, 25, it's ticking away. There it is. So Ippon, Villa, Spain, with a good, efficient, also coming was that.
Pleased with that.
So this giant Chinese girl, Yan Min, well, can she turn Vanderlei? No, she can't. She's in trouble.
She's on her back. Can
Well,
she turn her over now?
She's absolutely enormous, this Chinese girl, but Vanderlei, who's dwarfed by her, he's holding her down. She's tied up the top half, and now she's got to hold her there for 30 seconds.
Nearly turned out.
She's really got to get her weight proportion right. There it is, it's Ippon van der Lee of the Netherlands. Holds Yan Min of China with a full 30 seconds. Happy. Kozratov wrapping the arm up. He's got to watch it from here, Ray. Tabaki.
He's been doing it all day. Oh! Straight into the hole.
Straight into the hole.
Well, he's tapped up.
Ippon. It's definite Ippon, and the referee doesn't seem to have seen it.
Saratov taking no chances, though. Adams. Tartoshi attempt there. Oh, he's pushing him on the red. Uchimata! He's off it. Tomonagi, Ippon. Beautiful combination. Here it is again. Uchimata hopping it through, manages to get off, creates the space, drops in for the Tomai, and flat onto his back. Superb win. Briggs. Tomai!
Yes, Ippon.
Double-footed variety there.
So low. Fantastic power from the legs. And the back. Got the high lapel grip. Oh, switch! Vinica. Lovely switch there. Switches Uchimata, Kosoto. Beautiful Ippon. Right to left stance.
Oh, counter.
Beautiful technique. What a pick-up that was.
Oh, Freeman really went for the big one there.
Came across for his Tartoshi, but plucked out of the ground. Flat on his back.
Jerome Henry from France.
Sinagi. Oh, Kosoto.
Oh, nice combination.
What a lovely combination. Nigel Donahue then, left Sinagi, into the left Kosoto.
So calm.
So low with the Sinagi. Right underneath, just steps off it, walks straight onto the Kosoto.
He's got his grip now.
Can't just stand there. Oh! What a beautiful Uchimata there by Pescu. Well, you just cannot stand there and wait for it because you're just asking for it to happen. Fantastic lift.
Got the supporting leg very deep and just lifted him up and rotated him at the same time.
Lovely technique.
Sibar of Spain. Attacking with Ochi. Oh, he's been countered!
What a lovely counter. Beautiful technique. He really walked onto it.
Zebo of France just picks him up, hoists him up.
And, well, it was a lovely Ippon. Well, there's no doubt about the decision there.
Of Deveau of France in the under 95 category.
Ochigari, hips through, but not enough commitment. Taken back. A lovely Ippon. Backy then.
He's got the grip over the top. Likes to do the Ochi from here, Neil. Oh!
Snowdis Buller!
Well,
Lovely technique. Ippon.
what a surprise.
Well, the referee doesn't really know what to give, but clearly landed on his back. Ippon. Lovely technique. To Van Barneveld. Uchimata.
Oh!
Countered! Marino!
Just didn't commit, did he, Neil?
Well, he didn't commit himself, and a really poor attack there.
Paid the price, look at it.
Oh, Marino throws him backwards onto his back.
Aitos coming forward.
Well, two Cianagi men here.
He's got
Should
the
be
sleeve.
interesting.
Oh!
There it is! Ippon! What
So
a
low.
technique.
So
Vintage.
low, Neil, wasn't he?
Vintage Koga, and he doesn't even need the other sleeve. He just turns right the way through.
His head actually went on the mat.
Beautiful technique. Aitos didn't know what happened.
Ruiz opening them up.
Oh, can he score from... Yes! He can! And the crowd have gone wild.
Classic stuff. One-handed as well.
Diashi Barai.
Oh.
And the crowd on their feet.
Ruiz trying it again, opening them up.
He's got to be careful now with Dubuadzi.
Oh, he's done it again! Oh,
He can't believe it. Nork and the crowd. And Dubuadzi, well, he wants to start all over again. Ruiz. Diashi Barai again. And you can't believe it.
he
Dubuadzi.
circled him.
Oh. Well, he's normally so dangerous in that position, the Russian, but not that time.
Antimori of Argentina. Oh, Uchimata!
Lovely technique.
Well, he hopped it through, didn't he?
Very, very low. Spun him right the way onto his back.
Lascaux Uchimata, yes!
Flat on her back. And she's delighted with that. Absolutely fantastic technique.
And Chung just didn't know what happened there.
Well, she hooked in for the Ochigari. Popped it through. It was that second stab that did it.
Got the reaction.
Lovely Ippon. And the crowd, they're celebrating with her.
Lascaux, so good at the counters. Ooh, oh, he's got the grip.
He's so dangerous from here.
Oh,
Both feet came off the ground.
what commitment.
As soon as he gripped him round the waist, he was in
uses
trouble.
his legs, doesn't he, Neil?
The commitment in that technique there. Both feet came off the ground. Lovely Ippon.
Very unorthodox. He's got the grip over the top.
He's got to watch it again because...
Oh, yeah, he's been countered.
Now then, what are they giving Ippon?
Yes.
Well, I don't know if it was an Ippon or not, but Lascaux obviously celebrating. For me, it wasn't an Ippon.
Barrier thought it was outside the area, that's for sure.
Any score at all, I thought a Yuko, but Ippon given.
Okada.
Oh!
Beautiful.
Okada then made that look so easy. Legion, well, came in for an Osoto, wasn't committed. Such a low counter. Gets the Ippon.
Wanag over the top.
Well, he's got his grip. Can he do something from it?
Uchimata. Yes, he can.
Lovely. Well, he was always dangerous in that position. Got his grip. Hips across. Full commitment. Knew what he wanted. Changed the direction. Straight over.
Hoshino.
Uchimata.
Uchimata. On the leg.
Well, that looked like textbook stuff, didn't it? Popped it through so low, made it look so easy.
Sotillo trying to drag him to the red.
Look at that defence. How could you possibly get under him?
Soto!
Soto!
Oh, lovely combination.
It's got to be an Ippon, surely.
Can't believe that.
The
Yuko.
referee's given a Yuko. 2 line judges have given Ippon. He really was flat on his back.
There's
What
the
does
Soto.
the referee want? Double stab. Quite clearly an Ippon.
Guzainov's got that unusual grip. Oh!
Wow!
So explosive.
What an explosive technique that was, Ray. There was no way that he was going to get off that one. Guzainov's so unusual with his grip. There it is. Turned it into Uchimata.
Okada setting him up.
This should be interesting, left to left.
Oh!
Kouchi! Oh, that was interesting. My goodness me, did he lock onto the leg. Pulled it through. And Wanag, well, he just didn't know what happened.
Almost looked like
Kouchi.
Uchimata reversed.
Beautiful technique. It was Kouchi, and then he Uchimata'd it.
Douillet. Got
Such
the
a
right-handed
big man.
grip. Ouchi. Oh! Muller countered him.
What a counter technique that was. Beautiful technique.
Took the
Uchimata
supporting leg
and,
away. Look at that.
Muller does it again.
De Kock.
Countered! De Kock, well, Magnan absolutely took advantage of the situation, really. A poor technique by De Kock.
Used the arms and wheeled around. And Tosi dominating with a high grip. Oh! Ippon.
Certainly no doubt in that. She had her in trouble right from the beginning. Oso de Gary. Lovely. Bartoniki, Germany, and leg grab!
Run him onto his back.
Lovely leg grab there. Catches the outside of the leg, drives forward. Ippon.
Shinaransky. Well, he's got his grip.
Uchimata! Oh, lovely. What a technique. Fantastic commitment there.
He's hurt him there, Neil.
Catches the sleeve,
Beautiful
spins him
technique.
over. So, can Garabetta. He spins through.
Oh!
He's there!
Yes!
What a spin through that was.
Devastating technique. Off the cross grip. Hip
Yeah,
through.
Really kept his legs strong there. Pushed off.
Roll. Oh, he's got the cross grip.
Now he's dangerous. As soon as that arm goes high.
Oh, lovely.
What a technique that was. As soon as the arm started to work.
Setting up with the Ashiwaza first and then hips through.
Ooh, beautiful.
Cusack being pressured on the edge.
He's got to watch it from here, Billy Cusack.
Oh, lovely.
So Billy Cusack, Uchimata for Ippon. Really drove in high, gets the turn, flat on his back.
Herbrook.
Dynamic Uchimata, Verbrock.
He's setting her up for it now. Oh, there it is.
Well, she wanted it. She knew what she wanted, and the second stab did it. Hooked into the leg, and then fantastic commitment.
Kosaratov will try and tie the arm up again. Mullard! Oh, what a counter!
Mullard does it again. Ko Sotogari. Kosaratov, well, he doesn't know what's happened, but it was a fantastic technique. Kouchi first of all, straight into the Ko Soto, flat on his back.
Brilliant combination. Aikov pushing forward.
You've got to watch out there. Oh, yes! What a technique!
And what a way to win a final.
Taniotosh, and what a way to do it. Real full commitment, leg right the way back, takes it back. No doubt about the winner.
Smadja. Oh, yes! Well, it's the same one that Koga does.
Such commitment there. Smadja, so dangerous with that Seoinage. Off the sleeve. Lovely technique. Elvis Gordon. Always dangerous with the pickups.
He's waiting for the counter and he's got the arm round the back.
He's taking it back!
Oh, brilliant from Elvis.
Elvis Gordon.
And he throws himself.
Flat on his back for a different reason. Lovely commitment there. So low. Ko Soto back. Elvis Gordon. And what an ip on that was.
Better.
Looking for the Seoinage, I'm sure. No, he's gone for the leg. Oh, he's countered.
Well, he went to do the pickup, didn't he? And got caught.
He pulled him onto it, and well, he doesn't really know what's happened, but he pulled him forward and got countered backwards. Osotogari upon.
Kampag.
He's got an Uchimata Kampag.
He's trying to move him.
And he's got a switch!
Great stuff.
What a technique. Kampag, ecstatic about that one. Fakes for the Uchimata, takes him backwards. Ippon.
Zainov. Pradarol.
Zainov so quick. With a Hara, yes!
Oh, that's just brilliant. Yeah. Look at that.
Full commitment there. Fainted the first time, went for it the second. The Olympic champion does it again. Blasco with a high grip. Uchimata. She hooks in first. Oh, yes. She hooks in first, I was going to say, for the Ouchi, and then switches it.
Countered the Ko Soto attempt.
Lovely, on the edge.
Both quite tired now, Neil.
She switched it!
Yes!
What an Ippon. There's no doubt that that was flat. And she looks so pleased.
Close one, Neil.
Left against right stance. Left to
Uchimata.
Chimata.
Oh, yes!
Well, he almost threw himself there. He hopped once. Second hop, his foot left the ground. So Ippon, Uchimata.
Sakini favourite to win this.
Very gangly, the Canadian.
Oh, he's latched on the leg.
Well,
what an
Ko
upset.
Soto and Sakini flat on his back, Ray.
Karnik's going to be over the moon with that. Canadian.
Well, on his home soil, throws the Japanese Sakini.
Trano throwing the arm over
Going
again.
back, looking for the leg all the time, Ray. And he's got it this time. Now,
Oh,
can
he's
he
got it.
drive it? Yes!
What a leg grab.
Well, he grabs onto the leg, then he has to drive. Tranu really, really defending.
But one side of the mat to the other.
He gets the score. Make Howie. For the high grip. Looking for the Uchimata. Yeah!
Lovely.
Really got the lift there. As soon as she had her grip,
Loads of elevation, Neil.
catches her as she comes off the ground. Beautiful turn.
Kovacs going for the leg grab again, Neil. And he's got the
it.
leg. Yes!
And final of the World Championships, and he's done it again. Grabs the leg, drives. Kovacs is world champion.
So good with it, Neil. Using those long arms.
Well, he avoided it first of all. Then when he catches it, drives. Lovely upon. Kovacs, world champion. And isn't he pleased?
Burmeister.
The grip, looking for the Uchimata.
And she was up.
Oh! Well, she switched it, latched onto the leg ray and drove it backwards.
She stiffened up to the Ashiwaza. And then she just continued it.
Really leant back. Got the full commitment to the throw there.
Agdazarov.
Oh! Beautiful Uchimata there.
Maltsev.
Well, he can't believe it, Maltsev. I would have said that Maltsev was favourite to win this match. But that's what happens when you're fighting somebody with technique. Lovely Uchimata. 2 hops.
Circled him round.
And perfect hip-on. No doubt about the result. Through Romania then.
Gills Lacomleo Soto!
Yes, well, Gil really latched onto the leg there.
It didn't look like Ippon, Neil, but
No, you've got to throw them on their back to get the Ippon, but, well, he certainly seemed as if he turned onto his side. Wazari, I would have said, but Gil's quite happy about that. Ravi. Kosoto.
Oh!
Yes.
Burmeister caught there.
Well, such a strong girl, Ravi, and really this Cuban team are a force, such a strong force, and she latched onto that leg, took her backwards, didn't have a chance.
Weidenbosch against Janzi. Oh!
Oh, what an Ashiwaza that was.
Well, he fainted the Osoto, I think, Neil.
Weidenbach really didn't know what hit him there. Doesn't he look pleased? Latched onto the outside leg
Beautiful.
and flat on his back. And what a lovely Ippon that was.
Ogasawa, USA.
Very strong, the
Oh,
Shuhei girl.
Ouchi!
Not strong enough. Ouchi Gary there, the Korean.
Ippon's been given.
Well, not a chance there for the American. A lovely driving Ouchigari. Both feet came off the floor. Perfectly executed.
Well, can Gilles do it again? Up against Nakamura, though, this time.
Kimura has got an Uchimata.
Oh, yes!
It is! And the Japanese are going crazy. Nakamura is world champion. Throwing Gil in the final. Beautiful technique. Hopped it through. Latches on. Then hops it through. Really got the elevation. And Gil, well, almost break fall, didn't he?
Nakamura. Ouchi trying to set him up with the Ashiwazas. Oh, lovely! What
Well-
a switch to the other side, Neil.
It was such a textbook technique off the sleeve. His younger brother, the 86 kilo Nakamura. And what a technique that was.
Kosminin, he's got his grip, likes to pull them in from here.
Well, he's always dangerous, Kosminin.
Oh!
That's why he's always dangerous. Well, I've seen him, Ray, 4 scores down and still pull that one off.
Never write him off, even if you were Zari up.
Real commitment there. And he's flat on his back. Beautiful commitment. Kosminin the winner.
Rosso throwing the arm over. Oh, he's dropped underneath him!
Kaguruma! Ippon! Well, the bridge didn't mean anything.
Hideshima was just caught totally unawares.
So low there, Rosso. And the bridge, well, still counted. Ippon. Kimura. Uchimata!
Oh!
Oh, what a technique that was.
They've both left the mat, Neil.
Both of them, well, Nakamura, his foot, so much push off that foot to get the rotation. What an Ippon.
Kingston's having a brilliant day. Can he keep it going?
Well, the Brazilian's always dangerous. He's got a very fast Osotogari.
Got the grip. Oh, Soto!
Oh, Soto!
What a combination!
Well, Kingston really couldn't do much about that. Osotogari, then Kosoto. A lovely combination. There was the Osoto. He steps back, Kingston. Bang, what a perfect tip on that is.
Palmas circling him.
So strong, Qualmos. He's got a tight
Oh! Opened him up for that.
He really did use that lapel hand, opened his opponent up and came across beautifully. Is the lapel working? Second stab. Classic Tayatoshi. Hideshima, very strong Seoinage.
Uchi from Brambilla.
So both.
Oh,
Okay,
Seoinage. Right
So
to the
low
legs,
there.
Neil.
So low rate and incredible drive from that Seoinage. Brambilla, really, believe me, is no mug.
Look at that.
Straight between the legs. Lovely Seoinage.
Nakamura.
Nakamura then, with his head
Oh,
down.
under the arm. He's gone under it. And Bourne. Well, which one? Oh! One of them had to go.
Well, they've given Ippon, and really that is controversial because Bourne stood still at the side of the mat there at
Well,
the
he
edge.
hesitated, didn't he, Neil?
The referee's called Mate. He's already got his hand out, called Mate, and then he gives the Ippon at the end. So controversial. Japanese celebrating, but was it Ippon?
Storr fighting for his grip.
Such a strong man, Storr. Very experienced. And he's got it now.
Oh,
Marai
Makakami!
Makakami! As soon as they latch onto the arm and send their weight into it, you really have not got a chance. It latches onto the arm, spins through. Harai Makakami.
Tamura. So quick. So agile. Oh!
Seoinage.
Oh! Fantastic.
Yet again, quarter as she was coming up. Kouchigari, Seoinage, and then as she was trying to stand up, Osotogari. Lovely technique. Beautiful Ippon by Tamura. Roslyakov, such a huge man. Looking for the arm round the back. Aranagi!
What a
That's
counter.
why. Latched onto the back and was waiting for it. Poor technique.
God, he's massive, isn't he?
Elvis Gordon then looking for the grip.
He's around the back, Neil.
Kerr of Jamaica.
Oh, Sumagage!
Oh, Sumagage, Ippon, Elvis Gordon. Very unusual to see a big man dropping in for that. He got right between the legs there. Full commitment. Nora.
Sienagi!
Oh! Magnificent. Beautiful judo. Lapel starts to work. Very, very low.
Sign off.
Haragoshi, yes!
Oh, he's throwing them all with that, Neil.
Such commitment. Such an unusual technique. Brilliant Ippon.
Sonoda, Japan.
Osoto! Oh, what a technique. He rocked him with the first one.
Just flattened him with that one.
Ashiwaza first. Then when his legs were bending, he just absolutely crucified him. Kazakashvili.
Just so strong for his weight, Neil, isn't he?
So strong. Oh, leg grab. What a technique. So low. Leg grab. Yokos and Tamiwaza. No chance.
Trying to roll. He's got the cross grip that he likes.
It's on the edge. Yes! The Cuban had no chance. Federal, full commitment there. On the edge, under pressure. Had his grip. Hips right the way across.
Tamura trying to open her up with Ashiwazas.
What's she do now? Oh, there's one. Ashiwaza, that's what she can do. Lovely counter attack.
It's a wide range of techniques, and they can't defend against all of them. Ogawa under pressure. Oh,
He's picked it
Teguruma!
up. Oh. Well, very unusual to see Ogawa using techniques like Teguruma, but he really did make the most of it.
Souls attempting the Makikomi and paid the price.
Picked him right up. Beautiful technique.
And Maximov. Much bigger than Cerise, but... oh,
She's,
yes!
oh! Well, she pulled her on
Ippon.
and she paid the price. Maximo. And she hooked in, Ray.
That's right, Neil. She latched on with the Ouchi and then turned it to the Uchimata. Straight onto her back.
Maximo is world champion. Conti looking for his...
Oh!
Beautiful technique there. High, high lift there.
Took the
Scooped
leg.
him up.
And used the knee as well.
Flat
Ippon.
on his back. And there's his floodgate.
Oh!
She's gone for 10.
Osoto Kosoto.
French girl really taking advantage of a poor technique. Sellers in blue.
Oh, Sumagage.
Yes, he's got it. Kalkin can't believe it. But it was quite clear. Straight over. Bridged out. Ippon given. Look at Sienagi. There it is.
And he rolled it through, Neil, didn't he?
So low. Looking for it all the time.
Took him to the side.
And he knows. Wycliffe. Well, can he change the direction?
One of them's
Reiter.
gonna go.
Oh, Reiter's in trouble. He's done it, and he's evened the match. Ayclev has thrown Reiter for 10.
Racing Club supporters going wild there.
Very unusual for Reiter to go, but Ippon it was. Well, Sekishvili is dominating, but Lascaux, he's looking for the pickup. There it
lovely.
is.
He's done it, Neil. Abensberg have won it.
What a technique there. Lascaux was waiting for it, picked him up, and look at them celebrate.
Both going for the pickup.
Scooped him right above his head. And Lascaux is the winner. Remember, 2 Japanese in the spinal.
Got the sleeve. Oh, under him.
Goodness me. Straight over the top, no doubt.
What a way
who
to
the
win.
winner is. It just went straight between the legs there. The elevation was fantastic.